All right, let's start them up. Full automatic, total manual lever. The only thing more manual than this would be, I guess, something like a percolator, which is a good, maybe I'll make some perk one day. They can't, people always went on about it, but there's some people that were masters of that percolator and made some epic coffee. I've had fun with a percolator, but there we go. Got a little red cup today. Second button. Full automatic always tells you what to do. Machine's going to rinse. Voila. Hey, there we go. So no matter how bad things get, there's always something good that's going to come out of it. Like in the end, everything's going to be so good because people are going to just say, God, these guys are stupid. We're going to do things completely different. But anyhow, there we are. Got this baby going. Gauge going up. Let's see. I'm going to use the Gallifrey, the old Doctor Who one. There we go. Not everyone knows what that is, but a lot do. So this one's ready. Pretty easy to do. We're just going to end up pushing the button there in a second. But there's all kinds of good news. Finally, a few of those, crazy Trumpy red guys finally got together with the good guys, the Democrats, and they all passed the thing that you can't get out of NATO. And they had to go to Greenland and kind of basically they went there to apologize because, Orangey and those guys are so crazy, and that Miller guy who's really behind it all. Because little Trumpy just is all dementia out. He doesn't know anything. He just babbles, and that little Stephen Miller guy tells him everything to do. And that guy we all know he's a Nazi. The guy's as crazy as fuck. But, those guys also let it get this bad. So now they're kind of going, oh, shit, got really bad. And they're trying to do something else. But, at least they're going over there. But, yeah, they're the ones who got everyone in this mess. They're winning in Minnesota. Those ICE guys just look worse and worse. And attacking the poor kids of that lady they murdered, and then ganging up on them so they can't even go to school. You just see what lowlifes those guys are. They're pretty bad. There's probably cleaning up. We got a new chicken coming on the porch, but here we go. Let's go ahead and pop this one out. Let's see what it says. And we're going to do regular coffee. Full strength, 4.5 ounce. Milk's already in the cup. And that's going to be fermented. She likes these sometimes in the afternoon. And it's working good. Sometimes it messes up on that system, but it's a free machine. It's been doing great. So we're getting over here too. We're almost at pressure. And the other thing, the good news is, they're trying to create these fake riots in Iran and whatever, but it was really just Israeli Mossad guys starting fires, and they intercepted their calls saying that, to go ahead and shoot policemen if you could, or anybody trying to create trouble. So whatever about Iran, it's not what we always hear. And then that, there we are. Okay, we might push that, but let's go ahead and steam. With this one, I still do it by touch, the old-fashioned way. There's a beautiful steam. Good old La Pavoni. So we'll go back up. The Black Panthers are back and starting in Philadelphia. And they're going to be walking, escorting people. They're armed. They know all their rights. And they're going to be escorting people because they can't trust the police to protect them from ICE. So they're going to start helping people out and escorting them to work and school, which is good, which the original ones did before they murdered them all. Oh, we're so nice. But so, some ways are getting slowly better. It is as crazy as it gets, though. But it is actual peaceful, armed citizens and people of this country are standing up to this illegal army, no matter how protected they are, because we really don't have any more laws or court. We kind of have courts, but we really don't have any laws anymore. It's pretty much those guys do what they want and attack everybody. I mean, they're attacking the kids of the lady they murdered and saying this little charter school is like a training camp or something. I mean, that's how crazy they are. They are actually lunatics, and their personality disorders just are tenfold. They have so many of them, and how all these people got tricked by them, I don't know. I never possibly believed anything they said, so I'm still astounded that some people go. And I think they just make excuses because they know they got suckered, and they know they're stupid. They just do, and now they can't get out of it. So they're trying to think of a way to, pretend this or that. But anyhow, there we go. We just did it. Manual lever, simple as can be, and the full automatic. It's by the time you do all the rinsing and loading and all the maintenance too, you almost spend more time, even though the actual act of the espresso or coffee is pretty quick. You spend a lot more time with the rinsing and doodadding, maybe, and it's not quite as much fun as this, but there we go. Just stick with it. Yeah, they are. They have got the personality disorders. They're crazy. Trump just, that I don't even say his name is the orange. He just, walks around shitting his pants and falling asleep. And that Steve Miller guy and a couple of these crazies give him ideas. That Steve Miller guy gives him the ideas, and then he tells those crazy girls to do it. And they'll just do anything they say. You just wonder what he has on them. But anyhow, they're all going to fall, and it's going to be a nationwide party. We'll have a new July 4th, whatever date that is, and it's always going to go down as one of our best things to get rid of these guys. Maybe the complete Republican Party just needs to go because they are traitors. Okay, Espresso.